From the KMET Weather Center for Beaumont Banning in the past area, we have a high wind warning in effect. Sunny today, windy, the high 66 degrees, winds gusting to 60 miles per hour. Clear and windy tonight, the low 44 degrees, winds gusting to 45 miles per hour. Sunny Thursday, high 68. For Redlands this morning, we'll have a clear sky, sunny today with a high of 70. And for Palm Springs, sunny this morning and through the day with a high of 72. I'm meteorologist Jim Minaldi for Smart Talk 1490 KMET.
That's right. It's the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez. Thank you for spending time with us. I want to say a big thank you to Renee, who already posted to his social media. Thank you for sharing our show, and thank you for bringing it where it is. He says, rock on. All right. We got Jesse Sanchez, who's actually rocking on for the day. Jesse, what's going on?
Good morning. Yes. Oh, my God. So I don't know if you've noticed that I've been wearing this little jacket here. It is so cold in the morning. Yeah. I don't want to say the temperature because Maria, if she listens, she's like, what? That's summer weather.
That's true. Yeah. Well, and add perspective for those who don't know, Maria is actually in Canada. Sometimes she heads to the U.S. to help out. She's a nurse. She watches the show. She's actually been MIA with us as of late. I don't know if you saw any of her posts, but I know we're friends on. If you guys have Oculus or you have, what's the other one? Cosmos, which is Vive or Vive. I don't know which way they're going with that. VR headset, add me, Aaron M. Sanchez. Okay, I ask people to add me, but I never see her on. I'm not gonna lie, and sometimes I go on, I play some games, and I check out, and then I check out Big Screen. That's a cool app, especially if you have VR. You get to watch a movie, and then you get to include your friends, or you get to play a game and include your friends, or if you're like on, it's just a really good thing. And then sometimes they have like a discussion, like a workshop. Which is pretty cool. I'm thinking about like putting some time into that. But Big Screen, go download that if you have an Oculus. I think she got another one for her grandma when we talked about in December of 2020. Because she already had one and then she has kids, so she has fun with them. But anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Get it and get Big Screen. You're gonna love it. You're gonna be like, okay, you can watch Netflix. You just have to download Firefox. Because Google Chrome and Internet Explorer doesn't allow it to kind of play in the app, and then there's just a couple buttons you got to push, I think, to make it work. But Firefox, get Firefox, it allows everything. So really cool. I can't wait till Jess gets one. Jess, when are you gonna get one?
Probably after the wedding. So I can't make any big purchases. She'll destroy me.
You're on lockdown for making anything. It's expensive, man. What's the number turning out to be like? Because people always go, how much for a wedding nowadays?
Oh, yeah. I do not know. She's taking care of it. I really don't want to know the price. So
okay.
I don't want to know these things.
Okay.
But I know they're expensive because I was pricing like venues and stuff. The moment you say wedding, it's like, and they raise the price. So
everybody's like, I'll take your money.
Right? It's difficult and disheartening sometimes. But,
it is very disheartening. I remember my first marriage, okay? We were like, we had a lot of friends, right? And I was like, okay, I don't want to not invite my friends, right? And then I said, okay, well, how much? And they said, like, $50 a head. I go, between the both of us, we have like a few thousand friends. I'm like, how are we going to limit that? And then we were like, okay. And then we knew we were going to, like, get people upset because she had a lot of friends before. I had a lot of friends and knew a lot of people, right? So we're like, what do we do? So my mom made a suggestion. She said, go to Vegas. I said, all right. And that's what we did. We just went to Vegas over. And then everybody got upset. But I said, yeah, but you can all be upset at the same time. We didn't invite anyone other than my parents, right? So, so anyway, yeah. But there you go. A lot of people do Vegas because just the cost. I say invest in your fam and you got the world, right? And then I know one couple. They did that. And they actually, and this, I think it was her second marriage. And she actually, this is interesting. I remember she telling me this. She goes, I know they're going to be upset, but what we're going to do is we're going to do an official wedding-ish. So we got married, is what she's told me, but we're going to invite the fam and everyone at a second one a year later. I said, oh, that's actually kind of, and she did. And she has pictures for them, and they're fine with it. So they want to get married right away. But they saved a lot of money, and then they were able to work it, and then they were able to get everybody. But when you do like $50 a pop per person, I don't think people understand. You know, if you're invited to a wedding and they have a dinner there, someone thinks very highly of you. Okay, so because it's expensive. It could be like salad, it could be fish, it could be chicken. It's $50 a head. So appreciate, you know what I mean? So there you go. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Sometimes people go, "Oh, this isn't that great of a party." I go, "Do you know how much you just got paid for? You know, for them to be happy, you got to pay." Which I, you know, I'm a little against, but whatever. But I get it. It's an industry. When you got money, it makes sense. When you don't have money, it doesn't make sense, in my opinion. But there you go. Anyway. All right, Jess, let's see. There's some stories going on. Oh, and by the way, I posted it. I'm going to be, and tomorrow, actually, we're going to do a rerun, Jess. I'm telling you this ahead of time, and our listeners, because I'm going to be at the LA Car Expo. Okay, I've been talking about this for a couple weeks. And if you are in LA, come on out. All right, it's fun for the whole fam. You get to see all the vehicles that you like ever thought was like cool. You'll see some that you go, okay, I get that. I was able to talk to a couple people because they were all getting the center hooked up. It officially opens the 18th to everyone. Okay, on the 17th, which is tomorrow, they have what's called Media Day. So it's like preview day for everyone. It's not as many people, but the public is allowed to come in starting Friday. Okay. So that's the 18th through the 27th. It's limited time. LAAutoshow.com. Get your tickets there. All the new rides are there. I'm not going to lie. I already got a preview of the Lincoln vehicle, which is like a concept vehicle, which is amazing. It's awesome. I looked at a couple of the other vehicles. One's like a couple, like, I don't know if it's in the B portion, but it's going to be one where you're going to see everywhere around the world. You're going to be like, would I like that vehicle? It's awesome. It kind of reminds me of a Bugatti, but it's got some other like things that you could tell, like, okay, kind of cool. And then Kia really did it big this year. They do a lot of times, but Kia is not what it was like, I want to say 10, 12 years ago, right? Kia, if you think about Kia, you go, okay, inexpensive, very, you know, no. They're now very like, wow, right? We have a vehicle that's in our booth. Go check us out. We're right next to the Kia. But we give awards every year to the manufacturers based on ones that we recommend. We've had Ricardo Rodriguez here on the show, and he and a group of other great people that we align with judge these vehicles. So we get a vehicle sometimes once a week. Sometimes we just check them out. We go, okay. If I were a person who had, you know, so much money, would I want this vehicle? Is it safe? Is it good? Is it look good? Is it functional? You know, on the inside, does it make sense? That's why I tell you guys sometimes warnings about certain vehicles that kind of jet to the left or to the right. Some of the sensors are off. I actually checked out one of the vehicles. I'm not going to throw it under the bus just yet. But the back trunk wasn't closing properly. And I'm like, okay, so I restarted it, and it still didn't close properly. I'm like, okay, people, there's a bug here. You need to fix it. It's one of those, like, you know, electronic ones where you click it, and then it's supposed to open all the way. It opened incrementally, and then it closed incrementally. I'm like, okay, that's a problem. They need to fix that. So, you know, my point is this. We check out quality, we check out what you need, and then we check out, like, affordability. But some of these, they don't tell you exactly what they're going to be. But, again, you know, it doesn't make sense. So, we're going to be there at the show. We got a booth next to the Kia. Lincoln's right there, and I want to say Volkswagen's right there. It's in the South Hall, which is the main entrance when you go in. A lot of people know it for, you know, other conventions like E3, Comic-Con, and others. But this time, it's the LA Auto Show. So we're there. I'll be posting some videos on some stuff there and see what you guys think. Please comment, please share, and please tell me what you want to see if you're not in the area. I know one who's not in the area, Stephanie Reed, says, hello, happy editing. It's going to snowy. For her, it's snowy and chilly. Awesome, busy day ahead. So yeah, she's one who says, Jess, you do not know cold, but Jess knows a little cold. It's like what, 30 or something, 20 maybe.
Yeah, in the morning it was like 38. But you know what? I'm used to California weather. You know, where the reach up to 118. So when it drops down to the 30s, I'm just like, oh my god.
True. Yeah, his barometer is a little, you know, different than everybody else's. So he's like, please don't hurt me for saying that. Yeah, all right. So we got a lot of things. Also, Applebee's coming up. And by the way, Applebee's, I was checking out this, and I was like, okay, this looks good. And I already got Jesse kind of like ready to go with his stomach. They have a new special. We'll talk to Bill Norby about this. Starting at $10.99. That's really affordable. New sizzling skillets. So they and then serve it. Which, I'm not going to lie, I'm not sure which one you guys want. I'm looking at the shrimp one at the bottom right. I'm looking at the top right one. I'm looking at the top one, right? The like real top. And then the one on the left, and then the one on the bottom left. I see a lot of broccoli. I think they make room for the broccoli, so I'd be like, can you get the broccoli on the side? And they give me more, but I don't know. $10.99, still good. Applebee's, where it's at. We're going to talk to Bill Norby over there in Beaumont and Banning, our own local area. But if you have a Applebee's in your area, make sure to check it out. We'll see if we get a additional discount at the Beaumont Banning. All you have to say is KMT Radio or KMT 1490 AM. They'll give you a special, insider scoop discount. But that's only at the one in Beaumont Banning off the 10 freeway. So we'll talk about that. All right, Jess, I know you're working on a story, but I got to say this. I saw this and I thought, uh-oh, what's going on? And this is a thing that people go, what? Someone got shot at. I don't know if you saw this. Denise Richards and her husband, I believe. She's kind of shaken about this. I would be too. I mean, if you get like anything shot at, you kind of go, what? So this happened. She was the victim of a road rage shooting incident. This was in L.A. Let's see. Today is Wednesday, so a couple days ago. The actress was on her way to a set with her husband. All right, so that's not good. Now, having said that, they're on the way, they're on the road, and this is why I say you got to be careful with people around it. They are getting weird, all right? When they honk all of a sudden, or they the light is, whatever color, and they're like, and you're like, dude, chill. I've had a couple times like that, but according to this, she was on the way to her, probably her, I don't know, whatever she was filming, with her husband, Aaron Vipers, when someone in a nearby car fired at them. A bullet hit the back of their truck. Just, I don't know about you, but that would be scary as what, you know what I mean?
Right. I mean, this is why I want my car to have three things. One, like smoke deterrent. Two, oil slick. And three, caltrops. So this way I can get away from my enemies.
I like those, actually. That's smart. Yeah. You want the Batmobile times 8. So actually, they posted a photo that appeared to show a bullet hole near the back of the driver's side of the couple's vehicle. Her husband was behind the wheel, having trouble finding the studio where Richards was set to film. Yeah, it's a film. The driver of a car behind them became frustrated. This is what I'm telling you, so people on the road, be careful. Shouted at them as a person squeezed in front of them. He let the driver in. Oh, I get it. He was being nice. And the other one was like, no, I gotta go. The man then shot at the pair's truck. Fortunately, no one was injured. Yeah, so she was pretty rattled. She arrived to set, was sobbing. That makes sense. I don't know how that, like, I think if she were late to woo boy. She powered through and filmed for 12 hours. Wow. Okay. A rep for Richards had no further comment at this time. The LA Police Department confirmed that it is investigating the incident, which took place at near the intersection of Slauson and Western. Oh, I know that area. Okay, I know that area. Richards and Vipers celebrated their 4th wedding anniversary in September. Oh, good for them. The 51-year-old actress, didn't know she was 51, and Vipers, his name Aaron, no relation, showcased their laid-back relationship during her 2-season stint on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. He runs a holistic healing center in Malibu, California. Didn't know that. Interesting. Anyway, long story short, be careful out there, okay? Drive safe and do not ever interact with these like weird people. I've been honked at when I'm making a right. I'm like, dude, I gotta make sure that the oncoming traffic is gonna hit me, right? I don't let them pressure you, but don't engage. Because I'm not gonna lie, the guy like looked at me. I was taking my stuff to the dry cleaner, so the guy looked at me. He was a young guy, like, you're an idiot, and I'm like, you're a dummy. But you gotta be careful, man. Be ready to run, especially when they got a gun in the vehicle. So anyway, that's the story. That's what we're gonna stick to. We got Bill Norby next here right after this. Stay tuned.
Take KMET 1490 AM with you everywhere you go by downloading our free smartphone apps found on the KMET website, KMET1490am.com. You can also go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store on your phone to download the free app. Now you can listen live or play any of your favorite programmers' podcasts using your smartphone. Go to KMET1490am.com and download your free phone app today.
Here's to your health with Joshua Lane. Ideas you can use to be healthy and stay healthy. The current thinking about beauty, fitness, and longevity. Every Tuesday and Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Wellness talk you can use. Here's to your health with Joshua Lane on KMET, naturally.
Don't let insurance companies make decisions for you. Go to Pass Auto Center in Banning, your one-stop repair facility with full collision repair, auto maintenance, service, and an authorized smog center. You'll also find a full-service used car lot to fit every budget with the right vehicle for you. Trade-ins are accepted and they pay cash for your car. Pass Auto Center at 2609 West Ramsey in Banning, just off the I-10 freeway between Sunset and 22nd. Call 951-849-7878.
After the game, after school, after work, Applebee's is where you want to be to enjoy their bold, savory grilled steaks, salmon, or chicken. Applebee's is located where Beaumont meets Banning, just off 6th Street near Highland Springs Avenue. Applebee's started with the same philosophy they follow today. Focus on serving good food to good people in a neighborhood-style setting. Applebee's also offers Carside to Go when you order online. Applebee's in Beaumont, serving the Pass area. So fresh, so fast, make it Applebee's tonight.
Your Pharmacy and Mobility Solutions is now Beaumont Pharmacy with a new location at the Sundance Corporate Center. That's at the corner of Highland Springs and 8th in Suite 110. Of course, they still have Pack Your Meds. No more counting out the pills, dropping them on the floor. Oh, what a mess. And they have a full selection of pharmaceutical CBD. Wheelchairs, over-the-counter meds, you name it, they've got it. So if you're looking for the best and you want the best pharmacy, you go to Beaumont Pharmacy at their new location, 835 North Highland Springs, Beaumont Avenue in Beaumont, California, Suite 110. Give them a call, 951-845-8252.
That's right. It's the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. What are your plans for this day for food? I can tell you right now, Bill Norby has some suggestions. Bill, what's going on?
Good morning, Aaron, Jesse, and all the KMET listeners. I wish I had better news with the Rams. As we know, we all KMET listeners get 10% off every day, regularly priced items. And when the Rams do win, we double it up to 20. But they haven't done that for a couple weeks, and that's a shame. But they have a real winnable game here this coming Sunday against the New Orleans Saints, and so of course we do sponsor the radio broadcast on KMET, and we also will have the game Sunday morning here at the restaurant.
Yeah, if you want to listen to the Rams game and you're on the road, even if you're not on the road, it's pretty cool. And all you have to do is just tune the radio to 1490 AM or 98.1 FM, and you'll hear the game live. And, but I'm not going to lie. Look, there are other teams that are really kicking it up a notch. But you kicking it up a notch. I understand this is happening at Applebee's. I was just checking out the site. I don't know when it goes into effect or if it's already in effect. New sizzling skillets at $10.99. Is this a thing there yet?
Yes, actually, just as of this Monday, new sizzling skillets starting at $10.99, and we have 5 to choose from. I'll tell you about the $10.99 one. That is,
I know they're so new. He's like, wait, what are they?
That's the chicken and shrimp scampi skillet. It's sliced grilled chicken breast paired with sauteed shrimp and a garlicky lemon butter sauce, and it's got garlic mashed potatoes and broccoli, and that's our starting price, $10.99. It goes up from there. We've got 4 other skillets, and they're sizzling, and they're quite appealing as they go through the dining room.
Yeah, they look good, and your menu looks good, by the way. I always say this every week. People are like, yeah, I want it. I will say I already asked Jess which one he wants. I know you guys can serve a lot of broccoli on there. Is there a side that I can get if I don't like broccoli?
Absolutely. You can get any. You can substitute for any of our sides. You can double up the mashed potatoes. You can get some French fries.
Oh yeah.
You can get some green beans. You can get some mac and cheese. There's a few different sides we have that are a slight upcharge, like the mac and cheese. You can get some onion rings.
Oh yeah.
We have quite a selection that you can choose from.
Okay, I'm there. $10.99, you can't beat it. When everybody's talking inflation, Applebee's is saying, "Look, we make it affordable for you, right?" And those look really good. When it says sizzling, how sizzling is it? How hot does it get on that? You know, can you give kind of like, because I just go, right? It's like, don't touch it. It's hot.
It's a conduction burner that we have in the back there, and that we'll put that on there for about 60 seconds. It's already hot to begin with, and then we put it on there 60 seconds. It gets to about 180 degrees, and definitely something that has to. We always tell our guests, please be careful, because it will be the wood liner is okay to touch, but the skillet itself you don't want to touch because it is going to be hot.
For that price, I hate to say this. Yesterday I went somewhere and I actually got double the amount that I would normally get because I felt like, they just don't serve enough. But for that price, I would get like 2 for myself and be all right with that because that's really affordable.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And we have, as we did just take a price increase because of the inflation and also just the minimum wage in California has gone up. So, but we still do a few things like $10.99 skillets, and also our 2 for menu, 2 for $25, 2 for $30, 2 for $35, where you get 2 entrees and a appetizer for anywhere from $25 up to $35, depending on the entree that you choose.
Right.
But, that's a real affordable way to take your Mrs. or Mr. out to a meal.
Yeah, I love that. I know I'm already thinking of some things I can order right now, but this sizzling thing, I can't decide between that steak one with, I don't know what's on the side there. It looks like mashed potatoes. And then like there's one with like some chicken like sliced with, it looks like bacon. Is that bacon?
Sizzling cheddar bacon and chicken skillet. And that's a little more than $10.99, but it is very delicious and worth it.
Yeah, it looks good, man. All right. I'm ready to go. How do we find you?
We're at 1585 East 6th Street at the Highland Springs exit of the 10 freeway, where Beaumont and Banning come together. And I just want to mention also, we've got gift cards that we're selling for the holiday season. If you buy a $50 gift card, you can get a $10 bonus card that you can use for yourself. You can get all your Christmas shopping done and then get some bonus cards, and or just use it for yourself. It's like giving yourself a $10 discount the next time you come in. And that's not for the 10% that we'll give you as a Cammy listener.
Yeah, for the frugal, thank you for saying that. For the frugal people out there, I remember I dated a girl, and she was like, just get it. And I'm like, but I'm not giving it away. She goes, just get it. And then I'm like, all right. So I got it. And then she's like, okay. The next time we went, she goes, use that. And I go, oh my God, I didn't even see it coming. So what he just said, all right, do it if you, because normally you usually like pay that amount. Even if you don't do it right away, it's like money in the bank, right? You like take advantage of it.
That's right. So if you buy a $50 gift card, you got a $10 bonus card there. You basically have a $60 paid for your next visit to Applebee's, and we certainly been selling a lot of gift cards already, even though it isn't even Thanksgiving yet.
Yeah.
But we have been doing that.
Yeah, just do it, and then if worse, like if there's a thing that you miss, and you're like, oh, I forgot, then you got it to go. You know, you can give it to somebody and be like, oh, I appreciate you. You know, so even like, how long is that good for? Is that good for like a year? Is it good for a few months? How long is it good for?
Well, the gift card itself never expires.
Okay.
Bonus card, it does expire on February 26th. February 26th of 2023.
Okay.
So you have a few months there.
That's enough time, especially if you go like multiple times. All right, I'm already thinking about it. Awesome. All right, thank you very much, Bill, for spending time with us. Great job on everything you guys are doing, and great job on the team.
And I just want to wish everybody a very happy Thanksgiving next Thursday. And we will be closed on that day. But and Christmas, those are the 2 days we close. 363 days a year we are open. So come on down and see us, and happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Hold up. You know what? I am so out of it. I'm not gonna lie. I have no plans for. I'm at the car show. If you're out in LA, Bill, do you like cars?
Oh, sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
come out. We have a booth there till probably. I mean, we have a booth the entire time. But if you come out anytime this week, I'll meet you there and I'll treat you. Okay, if you come out. But I will say this. I had no plans for Thanksgiving. Wait, so what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving if you have the day off?
Well, it's a day for all of our people to be with their families, and it is the one thing that that I really love about Applebee's is that they give us those 2 days to be with our family and have those family dinners.
I like that too. I like that they don't make you work. All right, awesome. Well, enjoy the fam time. Enjoy the fun. Oh, by the way, Jess recommends go see. What movie do you recommend seeing, Jess?
For what, next week?
Yeah.
Yes, Strange Worlds
Yeah, go see that.
from Disney.
Yeah, take the fam. If you got like a niece or nephew.
Absolutely, I've got 3 kids.
Oh, wow. Didn't even know that. All right, even better. So take the kids.
One of them's in college, but she'll be home for the weekend, and I bet you we might actually do a movie on Thanksgiving as well as our dinner.
Black Adam. Go see Black Adam. It's a win. All right. Thank you, Bill, for spending time with us here on the morning show.
Thank you so much. See you down at Apple.
All right. More right after this. Stay tuned.
Standard time is here. That means shorter days and cooler nights that make you want to stay inside. Don't get caught in the cold. Franklin Mechanical Systems can do a preventative maintenance check on your heating unit to get it working right. For cleaning, repair, or a new installation, call them for a free estimate. Franklin Mechanical Systems, for all your residential and commercial heating and air conditioning needs. Call their Beaumont office at 951-845-1000. That's 951-845-1000, and stay warm today.
The Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Banning is distinctively suited for your travel time out of the car. Off the road, you'll find a courteous, welcoming staff and spacious rooms with desks, flat-screen HD TVs, and comfortable furnishings. Enjoy the complimentary breakfast buffet, high-speed internet, and fitness center and pool. The Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Banning, conveniently located off the I-10 near golf, gaming, and entertainment. For reservations and information, call 951-572-5500. That's 951-572-5500, or go online at hiebanning.com.
New teen driver in the family? Just bought your first home? Have a new bundle of joy? Every life change matters, and by reviewing your insurance policy with Little & Sons Insurance Services, you could be benefiting with big savings. Little & Sons Insurance Services, a family-owned insurance agency who values the old-fashioned way of doing business. They work for you, not an insurance company, meaning your best interests are at heart. They can custom tailor your policy based on specific needs at a price you can afford. Home, auto, or business, you're covered. Call 1-844-9-LITTLE. That's 1-844-9-LITTLE, or go online to little, the letter N, sons.com. That's littlensons.com.
Join West Coast Business Review with Daryl McCants each Wednesday afternoon at 4 o'clock p.m. Daryl focuses on successful businesses from California's southern border to Canada, including the great border states of Arizona and Nevada. Every week, Daryl provides in-depth discussions and interviews with prominent leaders and innovators that makes all of our lives better and more productive. West Coast Business Review with Daryl McCants, Wednesdays at 4 o'clock p.m. right here on Smart Talk Radio.
For all you truck and RV enthusiasts, TruckWorks right here in Banning is your one-stop shop for the best diesel performance and overall truck and RV needs. Whether you're towing, racing, off-road, or just cruising around town, TruckWorks specializes in truck and RV service, maintenance, repair, and performance upgrades for every light and medium-duty truck manufacturer. Bring it down to Terry and the guys at TruckWorks. Call 951-922-4776 or visit their website at MyDieselDown today.
That's right. It's the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET, 1490 AM. However you're listening, we appreciate you. Don't forget, Alexa has this as well. All you have to do is say, Alexa, I want to listen to KMET, 1490 AM. You know, I had a moment where I could have made it where it like had its own channel, but I may need to check that out because there is a way to say, Alexa, I want to listen to the Maury Show with Aaron Michael Sanchez or, you know, on KMT 1490 AM, but I got to check out my like email. They had offered that a long time ago, and I honestly didn't think it was going to be a thing. Now it's a thing. So people are like, Alexa, you know, this and that. But you have to kind of set it up, and then it goes, okay, I know where to find you. Anyway, there's a lot of things going on. It is Applebee's. Bill Norby again. We thank him for joining us. Remember, 10% always. They have a great happy hour special, so you can never go wrong. But if you want a little something, just mention KMT when you visit, okay? I know a lot of you are like in other states, and we appreciate you as well. Judy over there says that she shared the video that we talked about yesterday with her nephew in Oregon. He's a car salesman. Awesome. That's great. And then we have Mark Blevin saying Applebee's Grill and Bar sizzling skillets. Yep, exactly. And then we've got also Renee saying, awesome. I'm sharing the Applebee's promo. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. He's like, take me to Applebee's. So there you go. Bill Norby again with us. We're so happy he is doing good. And again, if you're planning anything, remember next week, be safe whatever you plan, okay? I know sometimes fam call you and, you know, some people are like kind of lonely or they're not with the fam or they're kind of like not spending time. You know, not going to lie. I'm like, wait, what am I going to do? But anyway, be careful out there, whatever you do. All right, Jess, we got you over there. What's going on in the world?
Okay. God, I love Twitter so much. It just keeps on giving.
Okay.
So, do you remember when Elon rolled out Twitter Blue and he was like, no one's gonna troll people with verified accounts and stuff like that? And then he shuts it down like a few days later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I Googled because I wanted to figure out, you know, what troll accounts was doing what. Oh my God, I love it. It is hilarious. So, although it causes a lot of trauma and controversy, but let's see. Let's see. Somebody made a fake account under a medical company called LilyPad.
All right.
Eli Lilly and Company. Okay, so they make like medical stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So they tweeted with that dummy account, "We are excited to announce insulin is free."
Oh, no. No wonder it got shut down. Okay, I get it now. Because they're like, dude, that's not us. Because they have an official account. But I think with the blue check mark, you're able to basically buy your way by getting a check mark. That's what made a problem all of a sudden, right? Because I didn't get my check mark removed. I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, no, he's not going to remove those yet. He said he will in the upcoming months. But like the sheer number of troll accounts that came in, like pretending to be Donald Trump, other government officials. Oh my God, it's just hilarious.
Well, I hope he doesn't. I mean, it's like I've had it for years, you know, and doing what we do, we're in the media. So people either, you know, like sometimes people fake an account. And Jess, I'm not going to lie, if someone takes your picture, I'll give you an example. I have a friend on social media. I texted her. I said, is this you? Because and she's an actress, right? She's not a well-known actress, but she's, you know, doing like at Juilliard, like school of, you know, acting over on the East Coast. But she was here in LA. She was helping the La Femme Film Festival one year. And so we stayed connected on Instagram, right? Anyway, I got a request from her, I thought. And it looked like a, wonder, right? So I was like, okay. And it looked like, wait, and I'm not going to lie, I was kind of like, okay, some actresses do this, you know, whatever. It had kind of like an adult feature, right? You know what I mean? Like, click here, you know what I mean? Like, this is my special, you know, backup page. You get where I'm going with this, Jess?
I think I know where you're going with this. So, yeah, I got you. Okay. So you fell for that?
No, I didn't. I messaged her. I messaged her and I said, is this you? Because I know she's very official. I know she's going like, you know, very like, let's put it this way. Some people do this, right? They're actress. I'll give you an example. One time I got, you know, me and a friend, we were at an event and she's like, oh, I'm an actress. And not going to lie, she was an adult actress, but she's like, I'm an actress, right? Because the other girl's like, I've never seen you act. And then I'm like, how do I know you? And she's on my account. I'm not going to say her name. Anyway, I'm like, oh, okay, all right. You know, because, you know, if you think actress, you think like, okay, Guardians of the Galaxy, right? But then you see Zoe Saldana like with a account on like you're like that's not Zoe, that's pretend Zoe, right? So there's a certain thing that you go, that's a different actress, all right? That's an adult actress, right? But she's like, no, I'm an actress. I'm like, okay, all right. So my point is this: some people do that. So I'm like, okay, I don't know, but I messaged her, and I said, is this you? And she said, take that down, report it. And I said, okay, got it. She didn't thank me for letting her know or anything. She was like, I'm like, oh, whatever. But my point is this: like it didn't. I almost accepted the request because I got the request, as a thing. Sometimes I comment on other people's stuff. Sometimes I don't. I have a program that actually sometimes likes people and friend requests, gets our information out there. But I've had some people go, you're following a lot of people. I go, well, actually my account does, but that's not my fault because I put it on autopilot sometimes. So sometimes I take it off because I go, oh, I didn't mean to follow that person, or I didn't mean to heart that person. But there's a way to get your likes up without paying for it when it comes to Insta likes, right? I don't do that. I haven't done that. But there's a way to kind of go and say, hey, I see you, this and that, blah, 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 and then get your account up. I've done that. So don't judge the people I'm following because I've tried to delete people as we speak. Anyway, my point is this. Be careful who uses your stuff. The account, when I looked at it, looked like it was her. So they took all her pictures and, kind of just, did a homage, and then they pretended the person. But thankfully I know the person. They didn't know I knew her. So, yeah. Anyway, why am I saying? Oh, that's right. Be careful. Social media, okay? And sometimes your friends are impersonated, or, they have like another account you think, and then sometimes their account gets taken down, so it's like it's all over the place. But back to Twitter, Jess. So what's the big thing there?
Yeah, no, just these fake dummy accounts. And you know what? He will get rid of your check mark, just to let you know. He is going to get rid of it sooner or later.
Yeah, I think that's the dumbest thing since sliced bread, because even him, he's going to get a lot of people impersonating him, and then he's finally going to get upset. He just needs to let that go. I don't know who got him.
Oh, no.
Go ahead, Jess. What are you going to say?
No, that's already happened.
Yeah, of course.
People are his account. They even faked.
That's
what
my
was
point.
it? Space One. They were like, yeah, we're gonna cancel our business and work on Earth instead of space. So see you guys later.
Yeah, and the media actually depend on the official check mark for certain people that they quote. That way they know, oh, that's right. Otherwise, that's how weird information comes out. So I think it just needs to stop. I saw a report where he said, you better work hard or else you're gonna get fired. I get it. Somebody was like, he said, look, we canceled the lunch because it's like $400 a day when no one even, I don't know if it's $400 for a person. I would assume. I don't really know. He's just saying like they're taking advantage of the money, and so. And he put a lot of money in, so he's like cash poor right now when it comes to SpaceX keeps him alive. I think Tesla roof is coming next when it comes to like certain solar cells that you can put as a roof rather than like those big blocks on your but those are still good, by the way, and they're less expensive than the Tesla thing. But we're talking energy at the car show this year, and I said this to a couple people. I said, look, infrastructure, we are not ready. And one person actually said, I'm not gonna say who it was, but he knows manufacturing and cars. He goes, it's a crock of beep 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 beep. I go, what? He goes, we're not ready. He goes, all those, he called them brownouts. I don't know why he called them brownouts, but blackouts. All those rolling blackouts. I'm like, what's a brownout? I didn't correct him. Anyway, long story, Jess, right? What's a brownout? I don't know. Okay, anyway, so with all those rolling blackouts, we've talked about this on the show, we're not ready. But I did say this to someone who was checking out an electric vehicle. I said, if you do solar for your house, but you have to own it. That's the problem. If you rent, forget it. If you own your home, you can get solar for your house, and you can get the energy for your vehicle. Okay, that is worth it. But you got to get enough. That's why a lot of solar companies are going to go next level, because they're going to be like, hey, did you get a vehicle that is, electric? Do you want, free energy? You're going to need to get solar, but additional on top of what you already use. So if you have a solar panel or something and you need more, okay, I got the company for you, by the way. And they're great. They do some great stuff, by the way. Q Cells is one of the different types that they actually present, but it's really good stuff. So I recommend it. I think you should definitely do it, and I got the person who can hook you up with that. All right. So what do you think of Jess?
Okay, so I googled brownout because my head went towards a very wrong idea. But you know what? Brownout is an actual real thing.
Oh, it
So
is.
yes, it is the intentional or unintentional drop in voltage in an electrical power supply system.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so it is a brownout. All right. Didn't even know. I was thinking something else, but that's when you gotta go to the restroom.
Right? That's what I was thinking. I'm like, is that code for something he has to go to the restroom or something?
I'm running out right now. I'm gonna brown out. Ah!
I was like, please don't let that be true. Please don't. Oh, thank God, it's a real thing.
Exactly. Anyway, so I got the hookup. All right, I already got messaged by somebody who wanted this. And I'll say she's great, by the way. She'll help you out. Her name is Annette, and she'll help you out and get you hooked up for like affordable price. And a lot of people go, well, I don't make my money back until this or that. I go, look, just get it, man. At the way prices are going like high, just get it done, man. You'll be happy for it. They do residential, commercial, industrial, and for just like if you want to do a farm, they have the hookup, so they can take care of you. Annette is the hookup for you. Message me, say I'm interested in solar, right? And then I'll go ahead and connect you to. Anyway, and they service a lot of states, not just here in California. So you're probably in the state where you can get solar. So anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. All right, Jess, I know you got something else going on other than Twitter. What you got?
So I saw this on TikTok yesterday, and lo and behold, it actually became a story. So this kid, now I only like, there's a reason why I tell these stories, and it's usually because it's like kind of like a warning. This kid was walking home, okay?
Yeah.
So he's walking home, and this woman is following him, asking him like weird questions and stuff, okay?
Yeah.
So he freaks out, and like, so he's trying to figure out what am I gonna do, okay?
Right.
So he was actually very clever because he walked into a store that he recognized, okay? So he walks in, and the lady stops at the door and just like continues to watch him because they had like the camera behind in the store so you can see what was going on.
Yeah.
Walks up to the cash register person and whispers into her ear, "Can you pretend to be my mother?" And so she does instantly, and protects him, and locks the door until she leaves. And no, the moment like she locks the door, the woman like runs away and leaves.
Oh, wow. Wait, this kid is how old?
10 years old.
Oh, good job. Good
and
job.
This happened in Pennsylvania, I believe, or
Yeah.
see, yeah. So these are things that you have to teach your kids. I know it sounds stupid, but
No, it doesn't. Not nowadays. I'm going to share another article, which I saw yesterday on my feed. I was like, what? And it was here locally. But back to the one that you're talking about. Go ahead. Why is it important, Jess?
yeah, because for all we know, like, it feels like child trafficking is rising, and they're getting more and more aggressive, and just they don't care anymore.
Yeah.
They will abduct your children in the day in front of people.
Yeah.
So it's just like it happens in an instant. Watch your kids, teach them what to do. Don't be nervous, and well, obviously you're gonna be nervous, but just tell them what they can do and who you can go to for help.
Yeah. Good point. And I'll say this, and I'm looking at one of the pictures here, and I'm like, wow, this kid was like, please help. Because this woman was acting like she knew the family and he needed to go with her. Right? And that's, I remember being a kid and they said this would happen. I never got approached by that. I remember my family talking to me and saying, we have a code word. If they use this code word, then yeah, maybe something happened to us. And I was like, okay, whatever. But I never got approached by anyone like that, Jess. I know people that have been. And some like flash in front of them, like a guy will flash, a woman onto, or a young girl onto like school, right? And they just act like they know you, but they don't. And you're like, what? Kind of traumatized. Anyway, so here's some footage. It's a little grainy. But the kid looks like a backpack, goes up to the worker behind, And I think, Jess, if you look at that and you see that, you're like, wow, smart, number one, 10-year-old boy, very quick with what he had to do. And, yeah, and whispering. And this is at the Danny B. Funky. Not sure what that is. So that's sort of N's video. He said act like you're my mom. The lady is following me. Right? In the video, the cashier put herself between Sammy and the woman, who was still standing at the door. She walked over to the door, pulled it shut, and locked it, like Jess said. Then the woman left. Now, I want to know who that woman is, because she's a little cray, right?
Right? And I'm just thinking, like, what would happen to this boy if
They tracked her down.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, she's in a mental hospital, 100%. But the shop owner, Danny Small, who's praised the young boy for doing the right thing, praised the employee for helping the little boy. He said, "I'm very proud of her. Hannah is a 17-year-old young lady. She did everything correct." Okay, so he went to a young teenage lady to help him out. You know what? Good job, right? Good job. Man, that's one of those you go, think fast, right? And like you said, talk about it, right? Because this happened recent too. So watch your six, as I say. Watch your back, okay? Because Target, this happened. And if you see some people, I've been to a Target. People are a little. You go, what's the problem? You see guards like they look at you like they want to jump you. You're like, dude, I'm just gonna get some soap, you know. This is why this has happened at a couple Targets already. All right, and this happened in L.A. A homeless man grabbed a butcher knife, Jess, off the shelf and stabbed 2 people. All of a sudden. So you know those are going to go bye-bye. They're not doing those anymore, including a young boy before he was fatally shot by a security guard. So the security guard, thank God, had a gun. He shot that guy, right? Most of the guards don't, but this one did. They've had problems in this one, you can tell. It happened at 6:20 p.m., right? That's the eve, right? Or early eve, some would say, at a popular shopping complex near Figueroa and 7th, okay? Police say the man entered the Target store, grabbed the butcher knife with a 9-inch blade off the shelf. He approached a 9-year-old boy in the store, told him he was going to kill him. Oh, my God, Jess. According to Moore, who's the chief there at LAPD, he confronted him and told the young boy he was going to stab him and kill him. He repeated that more than once. The young child attempted to flee and leave. Wait, how old was this boy?
Wow. Yeah, I did not know this story, and I am absolutely horrified.
Yeah.
We have a new item that's going to be locked up at Target, and those are kitchen utensils.
Yeah, evidently. The suspect, without any further provocation, suddenly attacked and stabbed the child in the back. The child suffered a wound to the back of his shoulder and fell on the floor. Oh, God. Suspect moved. You know, I say this. Watch your kids. Some people let your kids, away. Don't. Always watch your kids. Have them next to you and watch. Because I would have attacked this guy with whatever I could. Don't come at my kid like that. He moved along in the store, came across a group of women. Then he stabbed a woman. She was about 25. In the chest, Jess.
Okay, so all I have to say is, you know what? A lot of times I'll walk into a store and Casey would be like, why are you constantly moving your head? Because I'm constantly looking around. I don't know these people.
You don't.
And this is the reason why I'm constantly shifting around and I'm always on guard.
If I'm with someone else, I'm always on guard. When I'm with someone, whatever. But when I'm with someone else, I'm like, Ever since 2020, I've been every step of the way When I lived in the high desert, okay, I lived there for a while. There's some weird people all of a sudden, right? 99-cent store, weird people. Right? This is Target. Target's nice. Anyway, so people came to the rescue of this woman, pulling her away to the pharmacy area of the store and closing the gate. But when the guy's got a knife, right, Jess? Let's just... And he pulled it from out of nowhere.
Right? You go into kitchenware and you get some frying pans and you beat the living daylights out of him. But yeah, no, I would seriously be grabbing
Get a rod. Get a rod and go, you need distance from that. That guy's weird, man. And they're strong. They're strong. You gotta be careful. I walked the streets once, and I'm like, be careful when around, because they ask for money, but then they come out of nowhere and they attack you. So don't say anything. They're going next level, Jess.
Oh yes. I remember your McDonald's incident.
Yeah. It's true. And that was a guy that wasn't even homeless. Suspect moved toward the front of the store. He was confronted by a Target security guard who happened to have a gun. Thank God. The guard tried to de-escalate the situation. There's no, but oh my God, and was going to use his baton, but switched to his gun. You know, I'm glad he did. He has every right. He probably didn't know this guy stabbed a kid and a woman, but he's like, "What are you doing with that knife? Put it down." Right? The suspect advanced on him with the knife. Yep, man, you got to shoot him, man. The security guard shot the man at least once in the torso, and he fell to the floor. Good. That's how you do it. I say yes. The guy stabbed a kid. You can't come like at Target with a. Anyway, they're gonna be Target's good employees are gonna be like on edge on this, okay? Because there's gonna be a huge warning, guarantee. It's kind of like when 7-Eleven they closed some 7-Eleven stores. I remember that. They're like, I can't even get like a pickle. What? LAPD officers happened to be in the area of the shopping complex on another call and quickly rushed to the scene. This was big news, by the way, yesterday. In the meantime, a lot of stuff happened inside the store. Of course, imagine being a customer, seeing that happen at Target, Jess. You expect it to be nice. It's not nice. It's next level Walmart. You know? This stuff you expect at Walmart, not at Target.
All I have to say is, in moments like this, unless I am forced to fight, all you will see is my shadow, and I will be gone. I will not stay there and watch and record like these people.
It's funny you say that. There was a stampede. So one woman was trampled. Yeah, Jess. One woman was you probably trampled over her, Jess.
No, don't say that. I move like the wind. No.
I don't know, man. I don't think you move like the wind. I got a feeling you don't. She was bruised in her face. Initial reports described her at first as a third stabbing victim. Later indicated she may have been punched by a suspect. Oh, God. More clarified that further investigation indicated she was injured in the chaotic aftermath. Yeah, in other words, everybody was running. The suspect was transported to a local hospital. At a later press conference, Moore said the suspect had died. Thank God. LAPD added that the suspect has no relationship with the victims. Of course, customers described a frightening, bloody scene. Yeah. And we're told to evacuate. Yeah, you don't tell them to evacuate. You just say, watch out for the guy. Out of nowhere, he says, we heard people screaming. This was a person who was there shopping with his brother. He said, we rushed to the front. Right there by the exit, we see a girl on the floor, blood all over. God. After that, we see the whole LAPD swarming in there with shotguns, all types of stuff. It was crazy. Moore said the boy underwent surgery, was in stable condition, good, but may have suffered potential neurological damage. Oh, God. The woman who was stabbed was undergoing surgery for what was described as a deep stab wound. I guarantee they're going to sue. They're going to say, hey, why do you have knives that anyone can get? And they're going to say, dude, we had never seen this coming, but, you know, that's what's going to happen, Jess. I feel sorry for the kid. I really do. And obviously the woman who got stampeded upon by the people that think they're light as a feather. Just watch out for the people you trample over.
I move like the wind. Okay, so, but either way, that's not what they were getting from their Target visit. Lord knows everyone just go get Starbucks and relax while they're walking through Target and not to get stabbed.
Yeah, and have something in the cart ready to go if someone comes at you. Watch your six, okay? Watch your six. Anyway, we'll be back Friday. All right, rerun tomorrow. Have fun. We'll see you around the corner. Bye, everyone.